It is a cold Monday morning. This week they are doing a drawdown of the lake. They do this, Alabama Power does this every 5 years so that people have a chance to work on docks, seawalls, that kind of thing. And our particular creek, Reed Creek, which is where we got our name from, right out in front of us is only about 3 to 4 feet deep. And that's about how much they're going to be lowering the lake. So after this drawdown over the next couple of days, you can already see the current is moving. After they get done with this drawdown over the next few days, there shouldn't be any water back here. So I'm going to document it because I've never seen this before. And already you can see the drawdown has begun. You can see where the water line normally is on the seawall. It's already been pulling. It's already down to a trickle right in here. Normally it's, hey Raven, she's loving on me thinking I'm about to go fishing. You can see normally, if the camera will focus, you can see where the water line normally is. So the drawdown has already started, and the drawdown, they'll do it slowly over the next few days, and then we shouldn't see any water out here sometime later this week. It is day 2 of the water drawdown, and you can see it's a going. You can see that island is kind of shifting, and a lot of it's starting to surface that was underwater. This is really cool to see, though. I mean, we've only got maybe another 2 feet, and at least right here, maybe a foot. About out there, probably 2 feet, and it'll be down to the silt. You can start to see stumps, sticks that were underwater that weren't exposed. It's getting interesting, y'all. I can't wait to come out here and explore. I bet you if I look over there, I bet you I can find at least a few fishing lures that got hung up. I'm gonna have to start looking. Well, it is Tuesday evening now, and water drawdown has definitely made progress. Definitely getting super, super low. And if I put on my boots, I could probably walk out pretty close to the middle. I mean, I'd probably get stuck because this silt and mud, but I had to come down here and check, and I'm already doing some exploring and found this. It is a live mussel just sitting here in the mud. Just thought that was super cool. I'll try to chunk it out in the water, even though it's going to be drawn down even more, but chunk it out there towards the middle and see if it can make it. But I had to check it out first because that's really cool. We've seen the shells, like half shells and stuff before, but I've never come across one completely whole like this. So, kind of cool. Yep, it's getting definitely super shallow. They made a lot of progress today. So I can't wait to see what it looks like in the morning. So it is now coming up on noon on Wednesday. The water has come down even more. We can see some stumps. And if you look across the slough, you can now start to see the rock where that looks like it's a good 2 feet down, where that's now exposed. And I know it may be kind of hard to tell from video, but it looks like it's only about half a foot deep all the way to probably all the way across the slough. So I, at this point, could try to walk through there and try not to get stuck, but it being the third day, they should still be pulling more water out, and we have rain coming, so they'll probably take that into account as well. But this is right here on the edge of one of our docks, and it's just a trickle right here and just kind of muddy. So it's definitely come back or come down a whole lot. I'm gonna walk over to the other dock and see what it looks like over there. Definitely a lot more shallow over on this side for sure. A lot more land is exposed. This little peninsula that attaches to that island back there comes all the way out here. More stumps that you couldn't see. Even the land across the slough. Yeah, it's definitely only about half a foot to a foot deep at the very deepest in the center. So definitely could walk through here, hoping I don't get stuck, but as far as shallow and depth goes, definitely walk worthy. But we shall see if they continue to lower it anymore today, and then also take an account for the rain, which once it rains, there's a creek back there that is like a runoff from the power line trail. So if it starts raining, you'll start seeing like muddy water start coming in from way back there. It'll start coming through. But definitely a lot different than yesterday for sure. Well, it is now Thursday afternoon, evening. We had a good probably 12-hour stretch of some pretty steady rain, which we needed. However, that didn't really help with the drawdown. So this is probably about as low as it's going to get, but I can tell that it's definitely come down. So let me show you. So there is one of the walkways, and it is like completely beached all the way out here. There's the umbrella we thought we lost. So I'll have to go get that. But you can tell just right off the dock, we've got a good 6 feet of nothing before it gets to water. It's probably, only half a foot to a foot deep now at the deepest. So Definitely going to attempt to come out here and explore. Probably not this evening. We got a lot going on. And I think there might be a little bit more rain in the forecast overnight or tomorrow. So I'm going to wait and see what happens with that. But it looks like there's definitely enough for me to get out here and try to find some goodies and hunt for some cool stuff. So, although it didn't get completely bare, it got pretty shallow. You can see that inlet, that peninsula that I was talking about that's attached to that island back there. It comes all the way out here, y'all, and I had no idea. I really didn't. And it even goes all the way past this first boathouse. I had no idea it went that far. And you can see the stumps from when they lowered it the last time. I wasn't here for this, but I think the last time they lowered it 5 years ago, obviously it was like completely dry all the way across, but you came out here with chainsaws and tried to cut them down as best they could, you know, to protect boat motors and whatnot, because it's already so shallow back here as it is. But there's definitely some cleanup that needs to happen. I'm hoping that I can find some interesting things and start a little collection to show. And I can't believe it, but there are still fish biting out there. So maybe I could actually walk out here with my boots tomorrow, or let's say tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. Maybe if we can get some sunshine and not so gloomy looking weather where it doesn't feel so cold, get out here with boots and walk as far as I can. Maybe I can make it across. I'll try. And maybe even still be able to do some fishing if the fish are still back here, since it didn't completely clear out. So this is your Thursday update, and next time I come on here, I should be all suited up and go exploring. Y'all, there is a frog somewhere in this mud, I guess buried, and I can't find him, and I want to save him. I got my flip-flops on, so I can't go further. Oh, he sounds like he's like right here. I don't like that. I want to save the frog. Okay, I may have to come back out here with my boots. I don't like that. Alright, it is Friday afternoon, and they actually lowered it a little bit more. So it looks like a muddy beach. And over there, I see there's some kind of tractor tire or something that must have come from that side up there. People riding the power line trail. But now, since they've lowered it more, I guess they accounted for the rain. Probably not going to have time this afternoon, but tomorrow I'm going to get out here and we're going to go see what all we can find. Okay, I couldn't wait, so I had to come out for a minute, but it probably is going to be smarter for me to wait till tomorrow when Matthew's not about to have to leave. So he can, let me show you. He can help get me out if I get stuck, because this is definitely not easy. That's the easy part. But yeah, I want to get over there. But this is definitely a bit difficult. Hey, look. There's an old old Coke bottle. Add it to my collection. Pick up trash, you know, do the right thing. Oh, there's a nice fishing lure right there. That's a big one. Have to clean that one up. I already found one right there. There's Raven. Grab this one. Ugh. Yeah, this is really difficult. Yeah. I'm gonna, and it's starting to sprinkle, so that's probably not smart. So I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and we'll see if I can make it to the other side. So I'm out here walking around, just trying to gauge where all the easier parts are to walk so I don't sink in the silt. And of course, the first thing I notice is a lot of deer tracks. So they're coming from the other side of the slough and coming over here and probably feeding and finding all kinds of vegetative stuff. I haven't found anything. Oop. Take one step and I'm in, and now I'm stuck. There's some pretty shells ish. See if I can't get my shadow and make fun of me because I'm like legit stuck. Yeah, it sounds terrible. Oh, crap. I'm sure the neighbors are laughing at me if they're home. Okay, did it. So yeah, definitely need to do a little bit more gauging on. I'm up to my knees now. On where the easier spots are to walk. This is not cool, y'all. Okay, we're gonna have to pause because Lauren's legit stuck now. Okay, we're gonna abort mission a little bit. I think it's safer for me to be close to the kayak. I'm trying to find where I stepped so that I don't keep sinking, because that was really difficult and maybe a little bit scary too. So trying to find my footprints now on where I walked to make it back to safety, because this is pretty sketchy. So yeah, I didn't think this one through again, but that's how I roll. I don't think before I do things. I just kind of do them. Maybe that's a good thing in some cases. Maybe that's a bad thing in some cases. Now I can see some footprints, but they look sketchy. I don't know if I sunk right here or not. I can't remember. And I gotta get to there. I see my boot tracks right there, but I'm not sure if that was the safe way to go. I guess we're gonna try it. Shoot. Nope. I gotta find another way. Oh, crap. This is... I hope y'all are gonna enjoy this content, because I ain't doing this again. This is kind of scary, y'all. I don't know how I'm gonna get back to the kayak. I think I'm gonna sit right here and think about it for a minute, since I don't normally think. So I probably need to think this one through and maybe find a good log. Oh, there's a fisherman out there. He's probably filming me like, what is this crazy girl doing? Yep. Okay, I made it back to safety. I'm at the kayak. And I guess the first thing I'm going to say is I'm proud of you, Lay Lakers, because I haven't found a lick of trash yet. That's what I was really looking for, was like old bottles or, well, fishing lures, but I haven't found any of those yet. But I'm proud of you guys. I haven't found any trash yet. But however, the nerd in me that loves rocks, I did come this piece right here, which I know is going to be mostly quartz, but I can see shades of pink throughout. So it's either stained from iron, could be some rose quartz in the mix, but definitely going to have to clean it up. But it looked pretty. And I found this shell that's, you know, pretty cool. Figured I'd pick that up. Can't pick up the whole ones, can't pick up the live ones, but I can take the shells. Another mussel shell, a couple more rocks. So, stay by the kayak this time, where I know I can walk and not sink and not go far. Look for a few more things. See if I can't find anything else useful or interesting. And then I'll hop in the kayak and go wander somewhere else. I may have hit another deep spot and almost fell in, but I'm definitely up past my knees. Had to empty out my boots. Did find a piece of driftwood I'm going to dry out. Still no trash, so props to that. This is no longer safe for me, or for my liking. I'm going to end up dropping my phone or doing something terrible, so now I'm going to figure out how to kayak my way back and get this thing back up and get off these muddy clothes. I'll make sure to get a good picture or a clip once I make it back home. So this was fun. Not gonna do it again though. So I set out and did what I wanted to do, and now I'm done. So I'm gonna try and make it back to the house now.